Okay. So from here, we're going to have our hands by our sides and our feet are flat on the floor and your hands are by your sides, right? So go ahead and give me your pelvic tilts here. So you're just gonna move the pelvis forward and back. Rock them gently without lifting your glutes off the floor. Really good, that's it. So now let's add the breath and we're going to inhale as you send your pelvis away from you and then exhale as you send it towards your nose. Inhale, exhale, perfect. Inhale as the pelvis goes away, exhale as it comes towards you. Fantastic. That's it. Let's do 3 more of those. 2 and 1. Fantastic. So from here, we're just gonna rock your knees side to side, very gently. Just rock them side to side. Make sure you're not going too far with your hips. We're just starting. So just gently rock them side to side. 2 more. And 1. Fabulous. Come back to center. Keep your feet hip width apart. And then we're going to let the arms go up to the ceiling. So both arms up to the ceiling. Great. And your palms are facing each other. Okay, good. And then we're going to send both arms back down towards your mat as you inhale. And then as you exhale, you're gonna float your arms up. That's it. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. 2 more times. One more. And last one there. Okay, so from here, we are going to let the arms go back to the ceiling again, but we're gonna go a little farther back as you exhale. So I want you to exhale, let the arms back, 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 as far as it feels comfortable, and then inhale as you bring your arms down by your side. Exhale, as you send your arms back. Inhale as you bring them down. Exhale back. Inhale. Exhale back. Inhale down. There you go. Exhale. Inhale. Keep going. 3 more times. 2 and 1. Okay, now we're going to do the same, but we're going to reverse our breath. I want you to inhale as you send your arms back, and then exhale as you bring your arms down by your side. Inhale back, exhale down. Inhale, arms back, exhale, arms down. And inhale, and exhale. And 2 more times. And last one. Fantastic. So from here, we're going to bring your right toes up. Okay, the toes and the ball of your foot actually. And then down and up and down. So we're just going to be tapping with your right foot. Up and down, up and down. And 2 and 1. Same thing with your other foot. Up and down with your toes and the ball of your foot and tapping. I'm trying to make noise if you can. So mobilizing at the ankle. And 2, actually 4 more. And 3, and 2, and 1. Great. Now both feet are gonna lift and tap. Lift, tap, lift, tap. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Now we are going to bring the feet a little bit closer to us. Okay. And then Suzanne, move your pillow to the side. The one that's behind your head, so you don't have, because we're going to go straight into bridges, and you're going to need more space for your neck as you go up on your shoulders. That's it. So you're going to have your hands by your sides, and then gently you're going to start lifting your hips up as your knees go away from your body. Start easy. You don't have to come up very high yet. So we're just going to do a few of those to start. Think of your knees going away from your body and lift up. Okay? And one more time. And yeah, great. So from here, let's go back to tapping with 1 foot at a time. So you're going to be tapping, lifting 1 foot and then the other, just tapping and alternating. That's it. And 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right? So from here, we're going to bring your right knee to tabletop. And then we're not going to move the leg by itself. We're going to grab our, bring our hand on top of your knee. Let the foot dangle a little bit just with your right hand. Okay, you're just going to hold your leg with your right hand and do little circles with your hand. So your leg, yep, not your foot. Foot is relaxed. Foot is relaxed. You're moving your leg with your hand. So you're not moving your hips as you do this. Hips are anchored. And foot is relaxed. Foot is not moving. And reverse your circle the other way. So Maureen, if you look at the camera over here. Yeah, so I'm moving my leg with my hand like this. So this is not happening, right? This is just this. Yeah, in circles, circle, circle. Out and around. Fantastic. And bring the leg down. Let's do the same thing with the other leg. So we're just trying to loosen up at the hip. So switch leg, switch arm. Yes, and just circle the leg around. Yeah, it's your hand doing the work. Your leg is pretty much relaxed. Yeah, it doesn't have to be a big one. And then reverse your circle the other way. And keep those hips heavy and anchored. And 1. Okay, let's go back with your feet flat on the floor. And we're going to start again with another bridge or 2. So we're going to bring the hips up just a little bit. Feel the opening of the hips and hopefully feels a little bit better than before. And then bring your hips down. And we're just trying to create that space between the leg and the hip joint, and then bring your hips down. Okay, that's 2. So let's stay there. And bring your hips down. Yeah, you already did a third one. That's good. That's good. Okay, now let's go back to bring your right knee to tabletop. Yes, and then we're just going to hold that leg here. I'm going to focus on feeling the abdominals here. So don't worry about your hands. You're going to actually bring your hands a little lower by your hip bones. Okay, so bring your hands on top of your hip bones. Yep, right there. Okay, and I want you to just breathe in and breathe out here without moving your leg. So I just want you to feel the inhalation. And then when you exhale, I want you to feel the abdominals going in. Yes, and inhale. And then exhale. Feel those lower abs engaging. One more time. Fantastic. From here, inhale, and as you exhale, I want you to bring that leg down. Right leg goes down. Inhale, bring the leg up. Exhale, bring the leg down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Let's do that 2 more times. So Celeste is on. I'm gonna unmute her. And exhale down. Let's do that 1 more time. And exhale down. And then from there, bring your left leg to tabletop. Okay? So left leg comes to tabletop. Hold it here. All we're gonna do is breathe in and breathe out. And just holding that leg there, belly goes in. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. You can't hear me? So just hold it like that. Give me 2 more of those. Inhale and exhale. 1 second here. Something is going. And now we're going to bring one leg at a time. Okay? So now what I want you to do is exhale as you bring your right leg up to tabletop. Okay? So let's practice that. Bring the right leg down. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the right leg up. And then inhale as you lower. Exhale as you float it up. And then inhale as you lower. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale down. And exhale. And inhale. 1 more. Exhale. Inhale. Great. Let's do the left. Exhale as you float it up. Inhale as you lower it. So there are 2 different ways of doing this. And 2 and 1. Fantastic. Bring your knees towards your chest, 1 leg at a time, and hug your knees. Both of them. Both knees come up. Yeah. And just hug them. You can rock a little bit side to side. If it feels okay for your back. Okay. 2 and 1. Now from here, I'm gonna let the knees separate, and I want you to keep holding onto your knees on the top of your knees with your hands, right? And then you're gonna circle your knees away from each other and towards each other. But keep those hips from moving. It's the legs going out and around, Maureen. Yeah, that's better. That's it. And out and around. Just slowly do it and try to see if you can get a little more mobility every time you circle the legs. So it's about letting those hips relax. And 1 more. And then go ahead and reverse your circles the other way. Okay? And once again, it's about creating this movement at the hip joint, allowing the legs to go out and around without putting any pressure. And so bring your knees a little closer to you, Suzanne, as you circle your legs, and if that's okay. So bend your elbows a little bit more so you can bring your knees closer, and then you have a chance to go a little further out as well. Yeah, fantastic. All right, so from here, let's bring the feet down. We're gonna bring the arms to the ceiling again. And this time we're just gonna send one arm back as the other one goes down towards the floor. So one back and the other one towards the floor. And switch, and switch. Now I want you to feel like your ribs are getting heavier and heavier on your mat. And every time you let one arm up, you feel heavy on the ribs on that side. So you're not feeling the arching going on in the back. And 2, and 1. Fantastic. So now we're going to keep one arm up to the ceiling and the other one is going to stay down on the floor and flat. Okay, flat on the floor. Wide shoulders. Make sure you feel that width across your chest. We're going to bring the opposite knee up. So I have my right arm up. I'm going to bring my left knee up. Fantastic. Okay, and then I'm going to lower my right foot, but not all the way. Just halfway there and then come back up. Halfway and up. No, 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 no. Right, left foot is going down and up. Yeah, but not all the way. Not all the way. My right leg is not moving at all. It's only the opposite leg moving. Yes, and I'm not extending the leg. I'm just moving from my hip. So my knee stays the same as it started. Woo, fabulous. So now let's add the arm. As your leg goes down towards the floor, your arm is going to go as well. And then both come up, both go down, but not all the way to the floor. Same arm, I didn't change anything. I'm still on the same side. I'm still on my right arm with my right arm up and my left knee bent. That's it. Slowly control. So here's the deal. You really want to feel your abdominals working here. Lower abs, exhale, exhale. You might want to kind of flatten your back a little bit, allowing it to rest so it's not arching. Okay? And last one there. Woo, bring your arm down. Opposite arm up. So now it's my left arm up and my right knee up. Fantastic. Make sure your arm is not too far back. Bring it a little more towards the ceiling. So pointing a little more towards the ceiling. Not reaching. I don't want to reach. Just point your fingers towards the ceiling so they're not pointing back. Suzanne, a little bit more towards your knee with your hand. Yes, right there. Okay, so now we're going to move the leg halfway down and then come back up to tabletop and down. So here is where we want to focus on those abdominals, allowing the movement to happen without the pelvis arching and rallying like this. We don't want to see that. And moving from your hip only. So your leg is 90-degree angle and the foot is just going for the right. Yep. We're not extending the knee. We're just keeping it 90-degree angle the whole time. So you're lowering the foot towards the floor. Yeah. Ooh, really work on those abs. And then we're going to add the arm going down with the leg. And up. And so think of like you're dipping your foot onto a cold bucket of water and you barely want to go down on the floor or towards the bucket because it's really cold. So think of that. And exhale every time you lower your leg. And 2 more. I know. We're like, that's like 2,000. And 1 more. All right, both arms down. Bring your knees towards your chest one at a time. You can hug your knees. Yeah, both knees, both knees. That's it. And let's go down to the floor again with your feet. We're gonna go back to your bridges, okay? But before we do that, let's do a couple of pelvic tilts. So arching and rounding the pelvis. Arching and rounding. Make sure there's still mobility and doesn't feel tight anywhere. And sometimes we create a little bit of tightness by trying to use our abdominals and our lower back. So here is a perfect way to kind of readjust those tight muscles that might want to kick in when we're working with our abs. So talking about that, I asked everybody to have a small pillow nearby or a throw pillow. So I want you to get a hold of that and bring it underneath your pelvis like this. Doesn't have to be a big one, could be anything. And if, yeah, little pillow like this. Or if you have, I don't know, a jacket or something nearby, you can fold your jacket and put it underneath the back, okay? Fantastic. Underneath your pelvis mostly, not your lower back. So make sure it's in the right place. Once you have it, you're going to lengthen your right leg. And then go ahead and lengthen your left leg. So both legs are straight. And it should feel really, really good if it's in the right spot. If it's too high, it's going to arch the back and it's not going to feel so good. So just put it in the right spot. The good thing about pillows is that it's kind of nice and flat for the most part. So yeah, take a moment there. Make sure it's a little lower, I think, Maureen, for you. So it's close to your butt. It's actually on your butt, underneath your glutes, where you want that pillow to be. Okay? So then from there, you're going to bend the right knee and keep the left leg straight. And then you're going to hug your right knee with both hands. And just bring it as close as it feels okay to you. And then I want you to keep your left leg straight and flex your left foot. So you're going to feel a nice stretch in the back of that leg. Yep. Good. And breathe in and breathe out. And I also want you to pay attention to the feeling on the front of your hip. Hopefully feels a nice stretch there as well. And one. Fabulous. Bring that right leg down, lengthen it, and bring your left knee towards you. And just bring it closer where it feels okay. And flex your right foot. Yes. And then once again, you're going to feel the stretch in the back, but also feel the stretch in the front of your hip. Fantastic. Couple of breaths here. Inhaling. Exhaling. Like you're blowing out through a straw or something like that. Good. And from here, we're gonna lengthen both legs for a second. I'm gonna move myself a little farther away. So once I'm here, legs are straight, I want you to point and flex your feet. Point and flex, and point and flex. And point and flex. Make sure you point also with whole foot, not just your toes. Okay? One more. And then from here, I want you to turn your whole leg out and in. So you're doing windshield wipers with your whole leg. Yes, very important for internal and external rotation of your hips. In, out, in, out, in, out. Yes, two more. Good. Now I want you to keep your toes turned in and looking at each other. In. Make sure that feels okay on the knees as they stay straight. Yeah, and feel that internal rotation. Hold that. Hold the knee, the toes in, facing each other. Take a moment there. And then turn your toes out. And that's the easy one. So we're just going to feel nice and happy there. Good. So go ahead from here and bend your feet, your knees, sorry. Feet are flat on the floor. And we're going to use this pillow for a little lift. We're going to just keep it there, propping us up before we do a bridge. So hands by your sides, press gently onto the mat, open your shoulders wide, and lift your hips up. So bridge. And then bring yourself down. Yeah, it's going to feel like we're lifted already. And down. And imagine you have a block between your knees. So those knees stay parallel. And one. All right, what I want you to do is go down a little bit, not a lot. Go where you can kind of feel the pillow underneath you. So you're touching it, but you're not resting on it. Yep. And feel the length in the front of your thighs and think of your knees going away from your body. And just go ahead, and what we're going to do is you're going to move your pelvis side to side like this. It's like you're cleaning your pillow with your hips. Not your whole body, just your hips. Your knees are barely moving. They're not moving at all, even if possible. You're just moving your hips. You're cleaning side to side. You're cleaning your pillow. 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hips down to rest. Nice job, everyone. Good. All right, so the next one, we're gonna lift the hips up. And we're going to lift the toes up. Like we did a little tapping at the beginning. So we're gonna lift the toes and the ball of your foot up on one foot and then bring it down and then do the same with the other foot. So you're gonna be tapping with your feet. Up and up and up and up and tap and tap and tap. So I want you to make noise. If you're really using the ball of your foot, you're gonna feel the tapping and you're gonna hear the tapping on it, keeping the hips up. So by doing this, I want you to feel the glutes working here to hold you here. Now if that's like a little too much, you can go a little lower and keep tapping if you feel any discomfort on your back. Just try to be just barely touching your pillow underneath you. And tap and tap and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and bring your hips down. Bring your right knee towards you and hug it. Yeah. And then bring your left knee towards you and hug both of them. Yes. Nice job. All right. So we're going to stretch those hamstrings. We're going to bring the right foot down and lengthen the left leg towards the ceiling. So one leg is bent, the other one. So Suzanne, bend the right knee first. Yes. And then you're going to hold your leg with your hands. Yeah. So you can hold it here or here, whatever you can. And then try to lengthen that leg as straight as you possibly can. Without feeling, make sure you no feeling in your lower back. You have a little prop in there, so you should be okay. You're gonna point and flex your foot here. Point, flex, point, flex. Yes, and point and flex. Fantastic. Focus on lengthening the leg as much as you can. Ooh, that's it. 3, 2, and 1. Now I want you to bend your knee on that leg, keep it bent and keep holding your leg with your hands. And then I want you to do the point and flex a little faster. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Really, yeah, a little faster, faster than that. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Yeah, if your leg feels tight, you can lower your foot a little bit and keep pointing. Point, flex, point, flex, fast, fast, pump, 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 pump. Ooh. Keep going, fast, fast. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Bring the leg down. And I want you to compare that leg with the other leg. Don't go out with the other one just yet. I just want you to bring your feet flat on the floor and feel the difference between feet, okay? So first you're flat, and you can compare that feeling on the floor with your feet, and then I want you to press into your feet and lift your hips up again into a bridge. Yeah, and then down, and again, and down, and hopefully there's a very different feeling between feet and down. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing with the other foot. We're gonna grab your leg first. We're gonna lengthen it all the way to the ceiling. So grab the other leg, fabulous, and start pointing and flexing, trying to really lengthen the leg. Yeah, as much as you can. That's the goal. It's not how close you can bring it, it's how straight you can keep that leg. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. 2 more. And 1 more. All right, go ahead and bend that knee. And we're gonna do the pointing and the flexing a little faster. Point, flex, point. Now if it feels like you're moving your leg also with your foot, you can bend your knee a little bit more and let the foot kind of dangle. And then point, flex, so that way you can just focus on your ankle. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Fast, fast, that's it. Nice job, everyone. Point, flex, point, flex. A little more flexing, point, flex. Yes. Woo. Keep going, keep going. We still have 10 more. 10, 9, 8. I know, I count very slowly. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Bring the foot down. Yes. And we're going to go up into a bridge again. And hopefully both feet feel a little more alive and happy to take on the bridge. And your last one here. Fantastic. All right. So we're going to change positions. We're going to roll to your side. You're going to keep that pillow right there. And what I'm going to have you do is lie down on your belly, but the pillow is going to be underneath your pelvis. Okay? So it's going to look like this. I'm going to be like this, and my hands are going to be one on top of the other, and my head is going to rest on top of my hands, and my pillow is going to be really underneath my pelvis. Okay? So once you're here, you should feel really, really good. Feel relaxed, especially at the lower back. So wait, sure everybody's there. And what the intention of this is to try to relax that lower back, lengthen it while we're going to be moving the upper body a little bit. Okay? So before we move the upper body, I want you to focus on lengthening your legs. Okay? So we're going to start with the lower body first. So I'm going to have you lengthen your legs and keep your feet pointed if that's okay. And then I want you to bend to your right knee. Okay? Bend the right knee, and I just want you to move your knee in and out like this. Windshield wipers. Okay? In and out, in and out. Easy peasy. Keeping the hips heavy onto your pillow. Relaxing your head completely. Shoulders relaxed. And then we're going to lengthen that leg and do the same with the other leg. Bend the knee first and rock side to side. We're trying to get that lower back completely relaxed. 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going to lengthen both legs. Here's the tricky part. Now we're going to feel like you're pushing your hip into your pillow, and then you're going to lift your right leg straight up. And then down. And lift straight up and down. You can point as you lengthen your leg and go up, and flex as you bring it down. Or just keep your foot pointed. Or just one leg, same leg, I'm sorry, I should have said. Same leg up and down. Same leg. Yep. And you go as high as you feel comfortable with your lower back. You don't feel that lower back is doing the work. If anything, you should feel your glute lifting your leg. 3 more. 2, 1. Relax that right leg. And we'll go to the left. Straighten the leg. Feel heavy at the hip. And up and down with the leg. Okay, press into your pillow gently with your hips as you lift you. Up and up. You got it. And lengthen that leg. We're trying to get more length in the back of our legs as well. Same leg, same leg. We're staying on the same leg. 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go wider with your legs and bend both knees. Both knees bend and cross them and uncross your feet. Just see if you can go wider every time you go out with your feet. That's it. And 1. All right, let's go ahead and lengthen the legs. Now we're going to worry about the upper body. So the first thing I want you to do is bring your arms out to the sides like this, making a V shape. So hopefully that's okay with your body, with your arms and with your shoulders. So the V is going to be not behind you. It's going to be more in front of you. That's okay. Yes, fantastic. So your head is heavy on the floor. And first we're going to stretch your arms. So your arms are completely straight. And they're off, so your hands are on the floor, but everything else is off the floor with your arms. And then from here, we're gonna lift just your head. And then we're gonna lift your chest a little bit, and you're gonna bring your hands a little bit closer to you. So hands are down, press into your hands, and lift your head and your chest. Yep, and then down. Reach your arms up, and lift your chest and your head up. So we're going to start with the head first and then the chest and down. And I want you to feel just the upper back or nothing, maybe nothing, but nothing on the lower back. So if you're not feeling any discomfort, that's great. And good. From here, we're going to bring our hands into a goalpost position. So your elbows are bent. Yep. And then we're going to lift and press into your hands and your forearms to lift your chest a little higher. And think of your lowest ribs pressing onto the mat. And down. And lift. And lower. Fabulous. Everybody looks great. Make sure those shoulders slide down back towards your hips. 3, 2, and 1. And take a break. Relax. Good. From here, we're going to bring our hands underneath our shoulders and gently push ourselves up into hands and knees. Okay? Yep. If you need to, you can fold your mat for your knees to have some cushion for your knees if you need to. Hands are going to come underneath the shoulders, yes? And what you're going to work on is, Suzanne, you can go onto your forearms if your wrists are not happy. So you could be here on your forearms like this, okay? So all I want you to do is just let the chest go forward as your shoulder blades meet in the back, and then you're going to press your chest away and press into your hands, keeping your arms straight the whole time. So chest moves forward and then back, keeping your arms straight, okay? So you're just trying to get mobility at the shoulder blades. So shoulder blades meet in the back, keeping your arms straight the whole time. Yeah, that's it, Celeste, that's it. Yep, we're creating mobility there. Now go ahead and let your head be heavy. And do the same thing. Just allow the head to be heavy. You can do the same thing, Suzanne, on your elbows. And just let that happen with your shoulder blades. So you can still move the shoulder blades without being on your wrists. 3, 2, and 1. Okay? Good. So everybody, let's move ourselves. Move your hands a little farther away. Yep. A little farther away. Yep. And then we're going to start sitting back onto our heels as far as feels comfortable without rounding your back. So sit back, lengthen like this, and then come up again. And you're gonna sit back, but not rounding your back. I want you to just glide your hips back towards your heels, lengthening the spine actually, not rounding it. Yes, that's it. Beautiful, everybody looks fantastic. Yes, and you should feel fabulous to be in this position, right? All right. So from here, let's turn sideways. Oh, yeah, let's do a little bit of side work. So I'm gonna have you can use your pillow for your head. Yeah, that's gonna come in handy. And we're going to lie down on our side. You're gonna bend your knees and your feet are gonna be aligned with your hips. So make sure that they're not in front of you, they are back. So move your feet back a little bit more, Celeste. Yeah, right there. So let's see, everybody looks good. Fantastic. So the first thing we're gonna do is lift the waistline underneath your waist. So lift a little bit of that off the floor so you can use your hand and push it up. Or, yeah, so we are relaxed because we want to create a space here. So really let your head be heavy, Celeste. I know. You use your pillow, there you go. Just don't take a nap. Stay awake. So have this space here underneath you. If you're not sure, put your hand there, like I said, and touch those muscles that should be engaged, okay? Once you have that, we're going to lift the whole top leg, like that. Just like that, good. And then we're going to kick. Yep, you're gonna kick, and then you're gonna bend, and then bring the leg down. You're gonna lift, kick, lengthen the leg away, bend the knee again to bring it down, okay? So that's all there is to it. Now, while you do this, there's no change on the hip. So I'm not collapsed, I'm not lengthening and moving with my hip and then coming back like this, okay? The whole time, I'm controlling my pelvis and I'm moving just my leg. You're kicking away, Suzanne, you're kicking towards behind your knee, not in front of you. I don't want you to kick in front of you. I want you to kick, yes, that way. Bend your knee and then bring it down. Yeah, bring it down. Lift, but no, yeah, no, the knee is not happy. So make sure you're kicking back, not behind, but out of underneath you. And one more. Okay, okay, so don't bend and extend the leg, just come up and down, Suzanne. You don't have to, yeah, that's the same exercise, okay? Okay. All right, I know, everybody, let's all do this now. Yes, so it's a little more on that glute area that really helps to stabilize the knee, for sure, and then the pelvis, right? You're keeping those ribs underneath. Yes, not letting them flare up like this. Yep, and one. All right, fantastic. Woo, you're gonna feel the work there, hopefully. Okay, so arm is gonna go up to the ceiling, and then all I want you to do is reach your arm, if that's okay with your shoulder, and extend. And feel that you're lifting out a little bit of your rib cage as well, not just your waistline. And you're trying to go down and reach and feel that length. And then come back. Inhale here, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, one more. Exhale. Fantastic. All right, let's push ourselves up, sideways up. And then let's go switch legs the other way. Bring your pillow so you can lie down on it. And be sideways again with your knees bent and your feet aligned with your hips. So Suzanne, you can move your mat, your pillow the other way so you can still see the camera or your screen. And then we're going to start by lifting the waistline. First the waistline. Make sure you find the length in your spine so you're not collapsed. Yes, and then we're going to lift the top leg. Lengthen. Bend the knee and come back. That's all there is to it. Feel that. Yeah, bend. And lift the knee. You're just kicking, lengthening away from your body. And your leg ends up below your hip. Not kicking in front, right? That's it. You got it. Keep the space. Don't collapse. Don't lose it. And kick. Fabulous. You have 5 more like this. And then we're just going to go up and down for the last 10. Yep. It's all working with the core and the legs and the glutes. Yes. All right. Bend the knee. All we're doing is going up and down. Now here's the tricky part. You don't want to feel like you are moving the hips, right? So keep that length in the spine and up and down and up and down. You should feel the glute working more than anything, and the side abdominals too. Fabulous, everyone. Watch the knee is not turning. Keep it parallel to the floor, parallel to the other leg. So yes, don't go too far up. Exactly, Maureen, that's it, that fixed it. And 3, and 2, oh, this leg is getting heavier, and 1. Fantastic. Relax. Arms go up to, goes up to the ceiling, and then we're reaching your arm behind you or towards your ear, and you're lifting your ribcage a little bit as you do that. And then you inhale as your arm goes back towards your hip. Exhale as you lift your ribcage off the floor and down. And exhale. And 2. And 1. Great. Going around that. Go ahead and push yourselves up for a sec. And we're going to use your pillow again. This time, pillow is going to go behind your upper back. Okay, so you're going to turn away from your pillow. You're going to lie down on your back, but with the pillow underneath your upper back. Okay, so my pillow is kind of big. It goes all the way to my lower back, but it still works. So if you have something, a smaller one, I think you'll be better. Yeah, just like that, you guys have it better than mine. Mine's not so good, but still works. So you're going to hold your head with your hands once you're there. So support your head, cradle it with your fingers. And then you're going to go over your pillow with your upper back and let the head be heavy. But you're still holding your head with your hands, right? And then you're going to take an exhalation and come up. Bend your knees. Inhale as you go over your pillow. Exhale as you come up, okay? So I'm going to be watching. Inhale, make sure it's in your, yeah. So bring it more between your shoulder blades, a little bit higher, Celeste. Your pillow, move it higher. Yep. Better. Good. And go back. And up again as you exhale. Inhale, go over. Keep your hips heavy. Everything is heavy. It's just your upper back. Extending over the pillow. Let's do 2 more. And 1 more. Fabulous. That's it. Go ahead and lengthen the legs for me. And let's do that again. So I want you to inhale and exhale. We're just going to do the same thing. We're just going to lengthen the legs. And exhale. And go back as much as you can. Yep. And last one. And then I want you to hold it here a little bit. Your back is straight, it's all neutral, and your belly is going in. So you're coming up and your chin is down and you're looking towards your breastbone. Yep. Your ribs are down towards your hips. See if you can get that exactly, just a little flexion on the upper back. So you're using your abs to do this. So I want you to feel the abs doing this as your ribs are getting really close towards your hips. Like you're about to do a roll up, but we're not. We're just gonna use this part of the movement to feel the abdominals working. So chin is down, head is up, thinking of coming up a little higher if you can. Breathe in and breathe out and go back. I know, it's quite a lot, believe it or not. And just take a couple of breaths here. You can keep your head down if you are able to get to the floor. Yeah, and just inhale and exhale here 3 times. And one more time. And then your next one, you slowly bring the head up first. Chin towards your throat. And lift up a little higher if you can. Yeah, can we come up a little bit more? Wrist going towards your hips. Yeah, see if you can get a little more. Use your abs, bring the belly in, chin is down, look at your cheeks with your eyes, so really look down, 3, 2, and 1, go back over your pillow again. Inhale, 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 inhale. And exhale, come up. This time we're gonna bend your feet, your knees, feet are flat, and then we're gonna turn to the side and push ourselves up. Okay, so we're gonna use our pillow for our very last exercise this morning. You're gonna be on your knees with the pillow underneath your knees. And then we're gonna just shake our arms a little bit. Okay, fabulous. And then we're gonna let the arms go up. Inhale, inhale, inhale. And then exhale, bring your arms down by your sides. Reach your arms up, 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 up. Reach, 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 reach. And fantastic. Let's do that again. Arms up. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Feel the length in the spine. Feel the knees going down as your arms and your head is going up and down. Fabulous. Your last one. Reach, 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 and down. And we are done, everyone. Nice job. I'm going to unmute everyone. Okay. Nice work.
Good job. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Suzanne.
Thank you. Great class. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for joining me this morning. I'm glad it worked out at the end, Celeste, for you over there.
We need to talk. We need to
What?
talk. We need to talk because I'm missing something in the beginning.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Okay. We can, if you can stay, we can talk after this.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. All right, then I'll see you, everybody else.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.
Oops.
Okay. Let me. We're gonna.
I'm still on.
Yeah,
I don't know how to get out of here. Wait.
Enemy. Yeah.
There, I think. I'm trying to leave meeting.
Okay.
I have the opposite problem. I can't
You
get
couldn't get in, huh?
I can't get in. You know, I got your email this morning at 8 o'clock.
Yes, I sent it early this morning.
Okay. Was I supposed to hang on to that email to enter?
So yes and no, because all the meetings are the same number.
Am I supposed to put that number in somewhere?
You can. You have to, if you go join meeting, right?
No, I'm not doing something correctly because then I didn't get another email from you. you know, like at 10 to 10. Did you send one out at that time?
No.
Oh, okay. I see, I was expecting that because I think that's what you did the first class.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah,
so
I usually send it.
that was-
Yeah,
that was the
I know.
schedule, that was the routine.
So what I do is I already send a big one with all the dates,
Yeah,
and that's the same number. And so now I'm trying to send one every before the class, either that night, the night off, or early in the morning. So you can click on that number and then it'll take you straight to it.
where do I find the number? The number is on the list with all of the classes, with all of the classes.
So let me see, let me tell you exactly. So when I send you the email, it's gonna be, at the top, it's gonna say meeting ID. That's all you need. You click on it and then it'll take you to the meeting, if the meeting is
That
on.
sounds simple.
Right, so you just gotta find the meeting ID, and that's really all you need. You can
Okay.
also just write the number, like the number is here on the top of your screen.
Yeah, I think I've got it somewhere.
So yeah, that's what I do sometimes. I just write a number somewhere if I don't find the email that somebody sends me for the meeting.
Okay, let's see if I've got the number and it's right, because somehow,
Yeah, sometimes it's not the same number. So that's what I try to do, keep the numbers the same. So if somebody
Okay.
gets,
okay, 425-784-2658.
let me look, sorry. This class is, no, that's not the number. So that must have been one of the first meetings, and now it's different. So now this is the number for all the meetings now.
Okay, so
It's 684.
684.
Let me make sure I'm telling you right. 684
Uh-huh.
639
639.
5. Is that 5? 558.
558. We're missing a number.
Let's try again. So it's
684.
684 639 558.
Oh, okay. So, all right. I thought the last integers had to be 4, but okay, 558. All right.
Yes. So let me make sure that's for Wednesday class.
Ah,
Yes, it's different because I have 2 different groups. They're not the same people.
is that also for Monday class?
For Monday class is another number.
Ah,
So write that number for Monday.
okay.
And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna text you both. Do you want me to
Okay.
text you both? I can just send you a text. It kind of
Okay.
looks
That's
different, but I'll do that.
And
But
then
let me give it to you right now,
okay.
just in case. For the Monday class is 934
Yeah,
716.
yeah.
Sorry. 779.
And what about Saturday class?
That's a different number. Are you loving me now?
All righty.
All right, let me find Monday class. Okay. Monday class, I'm sorry, not Monday, Saturday. It's 785
Uh-huh.
464
Yes,
607.
got it. Okay, well, if I get lost on Saturday, I'll use this number. You know, I think what I do sometimes is I'm clicking on host to get to you, and they're thinking I'm the host. So that confuses the.
Yes, no. If you do host, then you're the host, right?
Well, okay. I'm not
Yeah.
ready for
And
host.
so, but I'll send you, is it better if with an email or is it better with a text?
What do you mean? For what?
To send you the meeting IDs and the invitations.
Either way.
Okay. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just send you a text or an email with all these numbers and then the names of the class.
Yeah. Do I have your text number?
You should, because
I know I should, but there's a problem to try to text you.
Oh, huh.
I don't know if it's what you know. I have
Yeah, let me give you my number, or do you want me to text you?
Yeah, text me everything.
Oops, sure.
Text
I'm
me all
calling
the
you.
numbers.
Sorry, I was calling you. Okay,
Okay,
I'll text you, and I'm just gonna send you a smiley face.
no?
Then that's my number,
Okay,
and then I'll send you all the emails.
okay,
One email with all the date, with all the ID numbers.
okay. That sounds good.
All right.
All right, darling. Thank
Thank
you.
you, Celeste.
We'll see you Saturday,
Yeah.
hopefully. Yep.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.